Michael, we talk a lot about agile, and this is kind of, the buzzword du jour, and talking about iteration, but I'm curious to know kind of what are some practical ways that you actually at ODS work in an agile and iterative way?
Well, it's interesting you ask that question that way, because a lot of people think about agile as, a process, tools, and practices. Which is what it is, but for us, it's much more than that.
Right.
It's about the culture, about your mindset, about how you deploy the agile methodology every day in the work that you do. In the ODS, we do daily stand-ups.
Yeah.
A lot of teams do daily stand-ups, but my team started with daily stand-ups, and as we went on, we thought, let's do a retro. Let's look back and see how well this is going for us.
Right.
We realized that this is not really what we want. We're not meeting the need of stand-up for our purpose, because we all start work at different times, and we don't get back to look at what's in the stand-up, so that defeats the purpose for us. So we thought we should do something differently, and we agreed at particular times of the day, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, to come in on Monday morning. What's working for you? What are you doing? What are your priorities? What are your challenges? Where do you need help? What's your mood as well? And just so that everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
So Wednesdays we come back to do a check-in. How's it going?
Yeah.
Do you need help? I mean, are things tracking right for you? We do it again on Friday to look back at gains for the week.
Right.
Did you meet your expectations? Did you meet your goals? And all of that. So we do that. We do retros. I talked about that, and we use fun retros because my team is distributed. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
So we get to sit back, do retrospections using that app called Fun Retros.
Yeah.
We do all of that, and that's some of the ways we work in an agile way.
Yeah. And it's quite, I find that quite interesting. I think we can identify with that at the CSPS Digital Academy as well, in terms of iterating and using a retro to look back at how well your stand-ups were going. So we did the same. So we do our stand-up, we have a distributed team across Canada as well, but we kind of use 11 o'clock Eastern time as like our daily 15-minute stand-up, and we were realizing that stand-up was useful, but it wasn't as useful as it could have been, and so we started to realize that actually one way to make it more effective for our team, instead of just reporting on like, here's what we're doing for the day, this is the meeting I have to attend, we started focalizing on blockers. So we used stand-up as a way to try and eliminate barriers and obstacles, and that started to become a lot more useful. We started to see a lot more uptake with actually attending stand-up as a result of just making it more action-oriented. And we also have been engaging in a lot of retros, so for any sort of product that we produce, each segment of the work that we're doing, we conduct a specific retro, hour-long retro on that part. So for example, we just launched a digital practitioner training program called Premium. So we ran a retro on what the intake process was like. We ran another retro on the boot camp, the week-long boot camp that we ran in person, and there will be further retros on all of that kind of, all those different segments and sections.
Yeah, it's interesting how we do similar things at different locations, different jurisdictions. We do retros for at every critical stage in our development process as well. We come back together. It's also an hour long. Look back, what worked, what didn't work, what can we do differently, and how can we improve on what we're doing. So it's great.
It's great. I see a lot of parallels there.